I'm a lawyer, partner of Ecovis Kosmidis and Partners law firm in Greece. First of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity to present our law firm to you. Our law firm has its main offices in Thessaloniki, Greece. We also have branches in Athens, Greece, as well as Stuttgart, Germany, where our firm we engage currently 7 lawyers in Greece, as well as 3 lawyers in Stuttgart, Germany. But we have a large network of attorneys all over Greece with which we cooperate. There's a problem with the monitor here, right? Okay. We are 3 main partners in the firm. Mr. KPAG Kosmidis is a senior partner, and me and Mr. Kapsalis, who joins us here as the other partner. We have an annual turnover of about 400,000 euros only in Greece. We are a law firm which is oriented towards financial cases, and especially our practice area includes, but is not limited to, corporate law, M&A, cases of international interest, international commercial interest. We do a lot of litigation, but only what's got with business cases. We do real estate and international law of inheritance. A lot of our clients are big construction companies, supermarket and discounter market chains, enterprises that deal with tourism, wineries, industries, and insurances in Greece. I would say in general that we serve foreign investors, especially from the German-speaking countries that wish to expand to Greece. Our clients have subsidiaries in all over the world. I would like to present you also some main facts about Greece before I come to speak about some facts about Greek corporate law. Greece is a country which has a surface of about 132,000 square meters and a coastline of about 15,000 kilometers. That's why maybe you also know why Greece is such a world-renowned tourist, is world-renowned for its tourism. We have a population of about 10.7 million. Well, we might reach 11 million this year. We have 1 million of registered immigrants and about 500,000 illegal immigrants. That's because of our borders. But to the east, because we're the southern eastmost country, and we have such problems. The main language spoken is modern Greek, but in Greece you'll find most people speak English as well as German. The administrative structure is prefectures and cities. Greece has 3, I would say, big cities. Athens is our capital with about 4.5 million inhabitants. Thessaloniki, where our main offices are, is the second largest city in Greece with a population of about 1.2 million. Here are some facts from the European Commission financial information. As you see, we have an inflation rate of 3.3%, a development rate of 2.9%, but those figures are reduced a little bit in 2009 because of the financial crisis. Of course, I believe that these figures are not so bad comparing to other countries, as we all know, but of course Greece is a rather small country compared to other European countries, and so we have those figures. I would also like to speak to you, to give you some facts about how to start business in Greece. The main corporate forms are I would say the Société Anonyme as we know it from French law. This is comparable to the German AG. It's like a big LTD, a shareholder company. We have the form of the limited or the small limited compared to the large limited I already mentioned. You have the form of the partnership like the German OHG. We have the limited partnership like the German KG, as well as a form equivalent of the German GmbH pro KG. Further business forms are to establish a branch of a foreign company, to do a joint venture in Greece with a Greek partner, or further forms which are included in the general term of M&A, asset acquisition, etc. I would like to present you some facts about the Greek LTD, which has an interest. It has a minimum capital of 4,500 euros, which is low enough, and it doesn't have any restrictions in its form or other characteristics when it has such a low capital. It can be founded also by only one shareholder. It has obligations for publicity for several of its actions and shareholders' meetings. It's got to have a definite duration. Most people, of course, found this company with about a duration of 50 years, so they don't want to think if they put a small duration, if I have to to alter my articles of association. Of course, all the shareholders have a limited liability, and it has two basic organs, the General Assembly of the Partners, as well as a manager or many managers at the choice of the shareholders. And it has an income tax currently of 25% on its net income, of course. Due to the fact that this company type can be founded without obtaining a special license, there's a lot of flexibility in the clauses of the Articles of Association. Further, we have the form that we know from France of the Société Anonyme, the big LTD, I would say. The big LTD has a minimum capital of 60,000 euros. That's the biggest company type you could found in Greece, established in Greece right now. It can be founded also by only one shareholder. It has increased obligations for publicity to the Greek authorities for all its actions, financial or not. Of course, all its shareholders have a limited liability, and not only that, they can also have anonymity if all the shares are anonymous, we say. The majority of shareholders, 51% or 66% or 75%, depending on the type of decision to be made, can decide over any corporate matter. It has three basic organs according to the law. That's the General Assembly of the shareholders, of course. It's the Management Board, and also the regular auditors. I say they are regular because the Greek law provides also for irregular auditors who only go to check on the company in special cases. It has to have notarized article of association and be, of course, published. under circumstances that has to do with some financial data of the company, maybe it should obtain a license. The big LTD has also an income tax of 25% on its net income. The partnership has many similarities, as we know it also from the German law, the German OHG. It has no minimum capital. Its articles of association don't have to be notarized. It's only a private contract between two or more shareholders. All partners are personally liable for all company obligations with their personal belongings, and it has simpler accounting books compared to the LTDs, and it has an income tax of 20%, but 50% of the partner's share of the net income is subject to tax according to the general tax scales, which currently could reach 40% for natural persons in Greece. Then we have the form of the limited partnership. It's the KG in German. It's very similar. It also has no minimum capital and can be founded with a private contract, not a notarized contract. Its main difference with the previous company type is that there gotta be personally liable partners as well as limited partners who are only obliged for their shares in the company. So it's like participating in an LTD. And it also has an income tax of 20% and simpler accounting books. Further forms of business in Greece, can give you some short details. You can establish a branch, which is of course dependent on the parent company, and it only has to be declared to the authorities that we are starting this branch of that company in Greece, and you only have to have a Greek tax number, which is relatively easy to acquire. But the main disadvantage, I would say, of the branch is that the parent company abroad is fully liable for all, of course, the obligations of the Greek branch. So if business doesn't go well of the branch, then the parent company can also have trouble. Of course, then we have the mergers and acquisitions, share purchase agreements that can be made, fusions between companies, transformations, etc. And there is legislation in Greece which provides for many advantages, like tax advantages, and motivation to build bigger enterprises for this cause. I would like to finish my presentation by presenting our lawyers in the firm, Mr. Kosmidis, our senior partner, me, Mr. Aris Kapsalis, Ms. Papadopoulou, Ms. Koulazelu, Dr. Spiros Makris, Ms. Nani Pagacosta, Ms. Nicole Kosmidis, and our secretarial. Our fees depend on each specific case and can be, according to Greek legislation, a specific deal can be made with the client. Our hourly fees vary between 180 euros per hour to 320 euros per hour, depending on the case and the partner that handles the case. These are contact details. You can also find more information on our website, Ecovis.com and rectangle.gr. And of course, thank you again for this opportunity to present our company to you. And if you've got any questions, I'm personally at your disposal. Thank you very much.